Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, Original Crew, man? We're back. Hey, which one you want to do? Did you say you wanted to watch this?
Yeah, I did.
So, do you want to say this one? Since you want to watch it, or we can go ahead and do a recap.
What's the options?
Or this one. I watched this one. I don't know if you've seen it. Which one you want to do? Because I doubt you're going to do this one.
No, you can do that one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see how you feel about it. Hey! Yo, what's good, Original Crew, man? We're back. We got War Machine is full of straight deaths. AKA, y'all already clicked on the video. You already know. I gave see an option while sometimes we do that beforehand, but I did watch this film. I watched the movie. I watched it by myself.
I may have watched it.
No, you didn't.
Let me see. Let me get into it, then I'll see.
You have not. I'm finna say you looked at it while I was watching it, but you didn't watch it yourself. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box
down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it in with a thumbs up.
I think it's something you'll watch, but also I don't think it's something you'll watch.
Okay, I'll be the judge of that.
Let's go.
And the movie opens up in Afghanistan with these military vehicles meeting up with one another and our main character stepping outside. And him yelling, asking who the hell is responsible for this mess. With this guy stepping up, trying to press him, but it turns out that these two are just brothers and are messing with one another.
Wait, you know this guy?
But my guy was out here being sarcastic, talking about some I never met this guy. It's just ironic that we have the same tattoos.
Really?
And of course, this man's name is Tommy, bro. Clueless as hell.
Big fella!
With my guy starting to fix the vehicle because of the fact that his brother put stop leak in it. But his brother starts to talk about the fact that he still wants to join the Ranger program with him. But my guy is just absolutely refusing, saying the fact that, hey, bro, I'm old as hell. Telling him if he wants to join the Rangers, he's allowed to. He's not gonna control his brother, but he actually wants to do it with him because it was a promise they made to one another. And my guy somehow manages to convince him that they should try to join the Rangers. But after fixing the vehicle, he starts to walk back with his brother still out here yelling that, yo, we're gonna be Rangers, gang. No, nigga. I knew it was too good to be true, bro. Nothing good can last for too long, I tell you. But my guy tries to tell everybody to get down with a bomb just nuking these guys, bro. Damn. The entire vehicle flipping over is crazy, bro. But he tries to run over to check on his brother with a bomb just knocking this man out. But by the time he wakes up and starts looking around, you just see a whole bunch of boys. Nobody alive.
Right.
Well, except for his brother who is still breathing, but he ends up waking up from his sleep. And y'all might be thinking, whoa, was this a dream? No, bruv, no.
Ooh, it was
fake. I knew it. Cause this right here is 2 years later. With all of these people in this bus going over to the Ranger training program in Colorado. But we learned that these people here don't go by names. Everybody here goes by numbers. With our main character stepping up, and this guy ends up telling him, as an E6, you should be team leader. And he also his consent, but this man is just straight refusing. And just by the look on his face, my man is befuddled. But our main character has been assigned number 81, and that's what we're going to address him as from now on. And with the sergeant giving all of these guys a speech, telling them what's about to go down, telling them that this is the hardest regiment in the world. And for those who make it to the final stage, will go under a 24-hour simulation called Death March, and will be completed when crossing this finish line. And we just start going through a whole training montage with people out here vomiting, getting injured. I can't lie, bro. Me personally, I know my limits, which I do not have. I would fly past this.
Shut up, nigga, you blind.
But I can fly
for
81 is moving crazy. Look at the gap this man is leaving between him and the rest.
Superman, making the rest of us look bad.
I don't think you being slow is his problem, buddy.
Right.
But we cut over to this guy asking each of them where they were deployed and what they did. And when it came to 81, with him saying
10th Mountain Division. Spartans.
What did he say?
everybody out here giving the meanest side eye because they are in straight disbelief. But we cut to them in the cafeteria where 15 is asking 44 about 81.
Say that again?
Look, I know the numbers are about to confuse y'all because y'all will be looking at me like, oh, who the hell is 50? Bro, these niggas don't have names, okay? But
Yeah,
60 ends up realizing that this man 81 already has a silver star. With them out here gossiping
Know what
about
the
that.
Silver Star is, right? Miss I almost went to the military.
What is it, babe?
Oh my God, let me pull it up for y'all. And somebody gonna be like, if you ask her,
If somebody gonna be like, what? What they gonna be like, babe?
don't worry about it. All right, you got it. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Type of achievement with 15 trying to talk to 81.
Mind your business, man. I just want to know if he's a hero.
Yeah, bro. This is your second time on the screen where you've been annoying. I can't lie. I'm not mad yet, guys, because I know y'all be like, oh, Arka's about to crash out. Now, relax. And we cut to one of the training days where these guys are under the water with weights running in there. But my guy 81 was pushing himself a little bit too far, even getting flashbacks to him carrying his brother. And because of the fact he was under there too long, this man almost drowned, bro. With the sergeant seeing this and wants to speak to 81 personally. Cutting to them talking to 81, telling him that they recommend him to retire now. With him arguing the fact that he hasn't failed a single test yet, and they say that nah, bro, it's not about the physical test, it's about what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
And the sergeant just starts going off on him, telling him the fact that he's not even bonding with the others and is refusing every step of the way to be a team leader. But at the end of the day, 81 still ended up refusing to quit, with the sergeant having no other choice but to come up with a plan to test 81. But we cut over to the final selects getting told of their plan, the play, basically their final test. But after the sergeant lays out the plan for them, he ends up choosing 81 as the new team leader. But we cut to them getting dropped off and the death march finally beginning. And I can't lie, it's already starting rough because my man 81 and freaking, bro, you're supposed to be able to give them a speech, motivation, pump them up, something.
We ain't got time for all that, motherfucker. You know what you sign up for. Get to marching. I don't need no motivational speeches. This is the United States military. You know what you sign up for. That's the only speech you know and need to know. Ain't that right? We both almost went to the military, y'all.
Oh, did you?
I told you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I told you. Recruits are coming. I'm signing paper. My stepdad was already deployed. I had a conversation with him while he was over. But me and him built a little different. He over here like he said, he told me nah. And I said, all right, cool. And then right after that, my cousin got deployed. So,
And my black brother 7 steps up to do exactly that.
Rangers lead the way?
And they keep it moving. And I forgot to mention the fact that their first mission is to find an airship and blow it up, with them seeing this one. But before they go, they huddle up to make a plan on how they're gonna approach it. But while they were talking, 57 ends up saying,
Briefing coordinates, that target's position's off by a few hundred meters.
and even 111 is saying that the comms are down and they're not even working, clearly showing that something is off. But they decide to keep it moving anyway, getting to this thing and preparing the dynamite. But 81 ends up seeing something in the distance and goes off to check what it is. And while the others were putting the dynamite on this thing, 81 ends up finding a plane. The real one they were supposed to come here to bomb. Realizing they messed up, he runs back with the camera panning over to see them just booming this thing anyway, but leaves not a single scratch on it. With this thing starting to activate, and I kid you not, stand up with everybody in straight awe and disbelief. But this thing starts to scan everything around it, looks at the Asian man,
you
and
fucked up
immediately
now,
booms that nigga.
Swear to God. Say you swear to God. But that.
What the freak?
You see all that?
Baby, I see it. I don't need you to point it out. My God.
So you see what they do to one,
Ugh.
what they do to others.
Don't want to say, put that on Allah.
And it looks over at the others and start booming them
No,
too, with them
no.
all running out of there. But it turns over at 84, and this girl is just straight scared. The fear is so immense she can't even move. Bro, I'ma need you to get... But 81 ends up saving her, and they all start running out of there. With a few of them getting
freak?
boomed, but they end up making it to this ledge. And just
Baby,
when
I'm
I thought they
jumping.
could at least catch...
You jumping? You sound like that woman said. When she was on,
Where else is there to go, child?
she was
It's
on
just-
that
that's
stairs.
just-
Whatever.
Ain't no water down below. It's just straight rocks.
Straight rocks.
Or maybe
Crack
maybe
rock.
I won't make it, but
Straight rock.
I ain't gonna make it stand up here either. Let me
See.
see. Let me see if it's another.
Booming, sending all of them tumbling down this hill. And I can't lie, bro. They were getting done dirty. Some of them breaking their back, bumping into one another, even hitting their heads on rocks. And I thought it couldn't get any worse, but I was sadly mistaken with this man getting impaled. With 81 just seeing everybody in straight pain and starts getting flashbacks. And he looks at his hands and gang them. Oh my days, bro. I am so sorry. If it
What the okay? Sound for real.
Fingers. Oh my gosh.
Would you have watched this?
Yes, I love stuff like this. Not like.
But I literally.
But I like
watched
watching stuff like this,
I
like
literally
stuff
watched
that's
this.
like very like action packed. Yeah.
anybody is eating. But he
No,
puts
man.
his fingers back into place and starts helping everybody out, pulling 57 out of this wooden stump and trying to stop the bleeding. And he checks up on 7 just to see that this man has a broken leg, and they put him
look at
on
my
the wall.
leg.
I also forgot to mention the fact that they don't actually have weapons, they have blanks. Yes, you heard me right. But they realize that 111 and a bunch of them are not here, but 111 has the radio, so 81 has no choice but to go back up to find it. And he ends up finding 111 just to see that this man has a hole in his chest. And he sees in the distance one of them still alive, crawling out of there,
look
but
at
this
him.
thing walking. Like, bro, you already have all these weapons. On top of that, you can
So-
walk?
Nuke the whole generation.
But this thing goes over to him, scans him first, and then proceeds to boom him. With 81 running back to the others, telling them that we gotta go. But unfortunately, our boy 57 did not make it back.
I don't know, but it's moving. What do you mean it's moving?
Exactly what he said. It's moving. It can walk.
Who made this movie, man? I know y'all hear me.
But they all start to go down from this hill using the ropes. With 96
question.
lowering 7, but 81 looks at his compass just to see it tweaking out. With the camera panning back over to 96 and oh no.
Oh
Like
Lord.
at that point, bro, just spread them.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
And this thing didn't waste no time, immediately booming that nigga. With 7 falling straight to the ground and this man landing and screaming in pain. With this thing starting to walk towards the edge and start scanning the entire area for these people. And just when I thought they were Gucci with the scanner not being able to see them. So
Oh Lord, gonna blow his foot off.
from
Who
a
footed
foot.
that?
Like genuinely, we almost made it home free, but because of 1 foot, this thing just starts shooting at them with them running out of there. And it starts dropping multiple grenades at them, with multiple explosions going off around them, causing them to bump into each other, falling right towards trees. But they do manage to get out of there. But from what I have seen, I promise you this thing is not gonna give up anytime soon. I can't lie, bro. 7 might be my favorite character because this man is just so supportive. He noticed 81 tweaking out from looking at the blood and told him, hey, relax, bro, you got this.
He only told him that shit because his life depended on everybody else.
So I need you to get it together. You're supposed to be the leader.
He can't walk.
So snap out
The only
so we
black
can
man,
make it home.
the only black man in the movie, and he can't move.
But 81 ends up coming with the plan that they have to go to the village that they were supposed to go in the first place after completing the plane mission, with 15 just out here complaining about the situation.
No more death march, no more rasps, no finish line.
I already said it last video, but I really hate people who just make up excuses and just talk about the situation instead of actually coming up with a plan. You already know I hate it. But we cut over to them trying to cross this water while carrying 7, but he ends up getting stuck with everybody trying to help out. But the camera pans over to the compass starting to tweak out, and this damn thing showing up, scanning the area, immediately detecting them, and starts with all of them falling right into the water and start getting swept up by the current, with this thing still trying to shoot at them. And the fact that it's missing is surprising because this damn thing has aimbot. You can't convince me otherwise, bro. Because I promise you, bro, right hand on the Bible, God can strike me down if I'm lying.
That motherfucker's cheating! Take my word!
But they all end up going down this huge waterfall, with 81 grabbing 7, still trying to save him, but ends up passing out. But they end up getting dragged out of there, getting saved. And my man 60 is still somehow alive, but hey, he got lucky, bruh. But unfortunately, they do not have time to rest and have to keep it moving. And they do end up making it to the village, but this place is just completely destroyed. And I can't lie, all the hope would have left my body because ain't no way. This thing has been chasing them the entire time. What do you mean it somehow still managed to get here? With that question getting answered.
So it came through. There.
Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This thing managed to boom the village from all the way down there, and the beam even went to the freaking mountain, gang. And yeah, by now they end up putting 2 and 2 together and realizing that this is not from here, bro. This is an alien. And this man starts going off, even calling this man a hero, with 81 hearing that and immediately getting pissed.
I woke up in a hospital, and he was already in a box in the back of a plane.
You heard that right, people. My man 81's brother did not make it. Even though this man was 100 yards away from the perimeter and almost saved his brother, he still ended up dying, and he carries that guilt with him every single day.
And they gave me a medal for the worst day of my life.
That is actually crazy, bro. Getting awarded for you not even being able to save your brother is crazy, I can't lie. Like, me personally, if somebody did that, bro, I'm gonna have to nuke everybody, bro. Ain't no way. But 81 ends up giving them the speech, telling them that we gotta keep going because it's not about them anymore. It's about warning the rest of the world about this thing. And with everybody getting hyped up, they start to work together to get this vehicle out of here. And after managing...
So the only question that I had about the little machine thing, was it like dormant or something until they like, or was it...
Like basically crash landing into Earth.
But I'm saying, because when they first got there, it was just there. Like nothing was happening.
Yeah, because they have them just...
That's what I'm... Oh, Lord,
to get the vehicle unstuck, they start to carry 7, but see a flare in the distance, realizing this thing hit a tripwire and they don't have much time. But just before they were even about to leave, 15 ends up going back to get ammo for the vehicle. Bro, y'all can just leave. Like, gang, I'm gonna need you to sit
down, big fella.
Dynamite couldn't even leave a singular dent. I really doubt that any weapon y'all have right now could do any type of damage, bro. But he gets to the ammo, and instead of immediately leaving, he just like he is looking, bro. He's waiting. I don't know what he's waiting for. And this thing immediately shoots him, but he throws the weapons right towards them, with them closing the doors and start reversing out of there. But while reversing, they start shooting at this thing, and just like I said, no damage, gang. But just when they thought they were out of dodge, this thing starts dropping multiple grenades at them again. And when I say multiple, I mean multiple, because gang, what the fuck? And these bombs end up causing them to drive off-road and start going down this hill. And they finally managed to escape. Brother, you can't be dead ass. Like, genuinely, how? How, Sway?
I ain't gonna hold you. When I saw that, I said, nigga, it was behind us dropping bombs. How this bitch get here? That's a big motherfucker. He ain't just leapfrogging.
Brother, you can't be dead ass. Like, genuinely, how? How, Sway? But this thing drops down, and I don't even know how I'm about to say this, but this thing opens its mouth. Is that a Kamehameha? I need you to say wallahi, bro.
Say wallahi.
It don't stop.
Do you mean it can run? What do you mean it can run?
That motherfucker's cheating. Take my word.
But they all start shooting at this thing while it's chasing them, with my man unfortunately losing his arm. And this thing shoots another beam at them, causing the entire back of the vehicle to fly off, with this man catching 7 before falling out of there, but unfortunately ends up dropping him anyway, with 81 deciding to shoot the mountain right next to this thing, causing a whole bunch of rubble to fall on it, and the vehicle crashing, with my guy waking up and starts checking around for everybody, just to find all of them dead. But he goes over to the rubble to check on this thing, just to see this thing in the distance shooting some sort of beam in the sky. And I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it's sending some sort of message. But he ends up finding 7 and he is still very much alive. I was about to say, bro, if they killed up the best character, I was legitimately about to tweak out. But while he was trying to check on 7, ammo from the vehicle starts to go off, making noise, causing this thing to scan the area to check if these niggas are still alive, with 81 starting to drag this man's body. And of course it's raining, bro. Like of course. And the reason I'm complaining is because of the fact they have to go uphill. So with rain, there's gonna be mud, with him dropping 7's body and end up crashing out. And while he was laying there in straight defeat, 7 ends up waking up, and 7 ends up telling him that he knew his brother, with 81 sharing the fact that he thought if he could cross the finish line, that maybe it would help him sleep. And they end up seeing this thing still chasing them down, and 81 ends up coming with a plan, getting into this construction area and finding a bulldozer, but sees a flare in the distance and starts going in that direction. But it gets here, scans the entire area as usual, and you just see dynamite right below where this thing is standing, going off, causing this thing to fall right down. I don't know how 81 knew exactly where this thing was gonna stand, but hey, I digress. With this man coming out of nowhere with the bulldozer and starts pushing this thing right to the wall, presses this button, causing all types of rocks to fall right on its head, and starts to block this thing's airway, which is basically how it breathes, with this thing starting to heat up, but as a last resort, shoots at the crane, causing it to fall right on the bulldozer. But it was already too late, with that thing exploding. Now, 81, I was not familiar with your game. I did not know you were like that. My fault, G. But just when I thought everything was finally over, this thing drops its bombs right into this fire. And my man immediately started to run the hell up out of here, with them all going off, causing this ginormous explosion. And we cut over to the next day, with this man carrying 7's body right towards the base. But you just see a whole lot of chaos, bro. Because of the fact that the alien they fought wasn't the only one. Yes, there were more of them bitches. But I can't lie, my man managed to make it to the finish line. Yes, sir, nigga. That's my goal right there. And 81 ends up talking to the sergeants, telling them how he managed to defeat that damn thing. And with that information, they have a plan to take out these damn things, man. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'ma see y'all in the next one.
That was good. I'm gonna have to go watch that. Like,
check on it?
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna have to go watch that. You're not watching a lot of stuff without me.
No, because I even showed you the part. I showed you a couple parts when I was watching.
You be watching a lot of stuff without me.
Girl, you watch more stuff without me, so.
But it's stuff that you wouldn't watch. Like, I would actually watch that.
Hush that fuss, man.
You see these?
Wow, hush that fuss. What you doing all that for?
Because I want you to know.
What you doing all that for?
Come on.
But I didn't know you wanted to watch that, though. It was actually a lot of... It's full action. Oh, there's way more deaths in it. You don't need to see.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I got to watch it. What's it called? War Machine?
Yeah. I watched it recently. Matter of fact, when it just came out.
Where was I?
I literally showed you the part.
Let's wrap it up. Because I'm getting mad. Let's wrap it up. After I finish this little show I'm watching, I got 3 more episodes. I'm going to watch that.
Y'all spam us up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below.
Please,
crazy
please.
But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ No Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and
We
C.
out.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partner.